had a child, and when you have a child, your sex life kind of goes down the drain. It just happens sometimes. It happened to us. It's a common problem. Not ashamed of it, whatever. Both not ashamed of it. And then started reading these like romance novels with a little bit of spice in it, and then I got addicted. And then one day I was just like so rancid that I know this is too much information, but whatever. That I like reached out to my husband, and then we have been actually really good about experimenting now. So back in my 20s, I feel like I had very vanilla sex, which is fine. It's very vanilla though. And then I think it was because we were young, and also I felt a lot of shame as a 20-year-old. You know, my mom was a monk, so she always said sex is bad. And then I just didn't want to explore too much. We were good at it, but we were also hornier. So then it was easy to get it on all the time. Now that I'm in my 30s, and it's just so much more difficult with the kid around, and you had to like plan it. It's not sexy, you had to schedule it in your day and stuff. And you just have to spice up your life. And I feel like I wrote this book so that people could be inspired to reach out to their husbands and maybe like, I don't know, add fuel to their flame again so that they can have a more rich, sexy time life. It's just so hard. I just feel like everyone wants to take the easy route. Not everybody, but it is easier, Like I talk to ChatGPT too, but I think I use it as a tool, but some other people use it as a substitute for connection. And it doesn't have to be ChatGPT. There's some things out there. You pay a monthly subscription to talk to something, and it will be your substitute for human connection. I don't know. How do you feel about all that? But then I'm like, everyone takes the easy route out anyways. It's so hard not to, Yeah. I think this says more about the lady than the husband. Possibly, but maybe there's a need that she's not fulfilling. And also, it's kind of like, no one wants to be challenged anymore, right? No one wants to fight and like have confrontation and feel uncomfortable emotions. And everyone wants a soundboard to like agree with them all the time. Yeah, I get it. I want people to agree with me too, but I also need to, I don't know, the world is vast, and how are you supposed to learn if you just have someone like, or a robot telling you you're right all the time? I just feel like I lost touch with that person, that sexy being that I used to be for a long time, because I felt shame, because I felt like, oh my God, this is my new identity. I have to be wearing like non-sexy things. I have to be wearing I have to cover up all the time. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll cover up at school when I'm picking up my kid, but like why do I have to wear the same ugly stuff all the time? I don't know. Bryant says beauty standards are skewed worldwide. I think we can thank media for that. It's not just beauty standards though. It's like being a mom means that you can't be sexy. It's something you tell yourself. It's something society tells you. It's something that society shames you for. There's so many things. It's like, do you guys remember the Super Bowl with Jennifer Lopez? She was sued after because some guy said she turned him on and she's too old to turn him on. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you should thank that J-Lo for turning you on in the fucking first place. Like, use it to have a happy, like, give yourself a happy, I don't understand why you're gonna sue someone because they're older. You're like, old people are not supposed to turn me on. That's your problem. That's your belief system, not her issue. She is in entertainment. She's supposed to be sexy. I don't understand. And then, like, moms too. It's like, oh, you're a mom. You're not supposed to turn me on. It's like, if you're turned on, then you do something about that. That's your problem. That's your feelings. Fuck. Okay, sorry. I'm over it. And also, everyone shits on the adulteress. I'm not saying it's good to be in those kind of relationships. I mean, it's very gray. I'm just saying it's gray. Kind of Blue says, if he cheated to be with you, he will eventually cheat on you. I kind of agree with that. I don't know if that's always true. I think sometimes it's true. But like you said about you shouldn't generalize, Blue. Let me take you down a notch. What's really tough? My kid's eyes are drifting, and she has glasses on, whatever. Her eyes are drifting. and they said there's really nothing I could do. I asked them if I could tell her, like, hey, can you focus? Can you focus? You know, like, because it's something she needs to be aware of or something. And they said that might not even help. It's really hard to just let things go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like be like, this is not in my control. Whatever happens, happens. Like, a part of me wants to control the situation. Obviously, you know, you care about your kid. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, I am aware though, because I've noticed that, like, if it's drifting, I'll be like, hey, focus, focus. Hey, you know? And then I was like, but that's not very helpful. And it's just making me more, and maybe making her more anxious. Anyways, maybe it's just something I have to process. But it's very interesting because it could be anybody. I feel like everyone's like this. We're all kind of susceptible to believing we are in control of everything in our lives, when really we have a lot of influence, but we don't have much control. This also reminds me of when I was looking at State of Affairs, because it said, like, a lot of nice guys happen to cheat because they have been giving their whole lives that they eventually cheat, and that terrified me. It really shattered my illusion that if I date a nice guy, I will be always safe. And I realized after that you're never safe in love. Like, anyone you date is a separate being, and you won't know their thoughts, you won't know all of their actions, you can't know any of it. All of it is like a leap of faith. It's fucking terrifying. I think I was watching something and I realized, like, there's so many 9s and 10s out there, and they're all so beautiful. They're like perfect beautiful, but they're all perfect in exactly the same way. Like, if you showed me a picture of someone that's like a 9 or a 10, that's like an IG model or whatever, I could not tell them apart from the other 9s or 10s that are also beautiful in the exact same way. You know, they have the same sharp nose, they have the same full lips, they have the same like narrow face, like sharp chin. And then it made me think, I think there is something that is beautiful about beauty that is unique. And I don't think I really believed that before. Like, I used to, even in my 20s, I thought about getting plastic surgery. If I just look a little bit better, just a little bit, just 10 to 20% better if I just got a little plastic surgery, which is not very little, right? It's very invasive and you could die and all that stuff. Anyways, but I'm glad that, like, I've gone to a place where I like what I look like. You know what I mean? Do you guys have very unique features? I know. Yes. Did you guys hate your unique features when you guys were younger, and then, like, realize, like, they define you, they make you who you are? Like, it's like a very, I don't know, it's like your signature kind of.